Today, we descend into the Spring Canyon and discover a hidden paradise within. Follow the Green River upstream and discover just how narrow the trail can get. Welcome to Exploration Overland. Well, good morning, guys. It is our second day here in Moab. It is going to be a fun one. Today we are doing Hey Joe Canyon. I know, it's an interesting name. I've never done it before. Like I said, all the trails that we're doing this week I've never done before. But it should be interesting. It should be really scenic, and we should be on the edge of some lovely cliff faces and stuff like that. That is the whole idea behind this trail. As I was looking through things, this is one that just kind of crossed my mind, and some of the photos are what caught my attention, and so I decided, hey, why not? Hey Joe. But right now we are on a massive corrugated road. It is kind of like one of the little main trails that takes you way out here. You have Secret Spire out here, you have a few other trails. This is the one that we did way back when, and then I also, last time we were out here in Moab, this is kind of the road that I was just meandering about. You know, we were just everywhere. So we are going to actually take this all the way to the end, because at the very end of it is where the start of the trail actually is. So I've already aired down. We're sitting at about 15 psi, because this road is very corrugated. Just a little up further, it's really bad, and any cushion I can get from the rattling and the shaking, I'll take. Hey Joe Canyon is about 30 miles west of Moab, and as you work your way to the start of the Spring Canyon, you will pass a ton of different trail systems such as Secret Spire, 3D Trail. It is out along one of those main trail roads that just takes you back for about 10 miles. As you start the 600-foot descent into the canyon, you get a feel for the vastness as the towering sides of the canyon just grow as you descend even further down. Just like our previous adventure, this canyon was once used for mining trucks hauling ore up out of the canyon to the surface. And today it is just an absolute gorgeous drive into the canyon. I can't explain, guys, just how beautiful the view is out the driver's side window as you descend down, and just being able to get out and look up and just see the walls go forever to the sky. It was an amazing sight. Get to the bottom, you will travel along this incredible wash that is just full of plant life and just kind of follows its way through the canyon, and eventually will lead you to the Green River, which is an absolute beauty in on itself. goodness, is it gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. I was not expecting it. We came around. It had been empty, you know, creek bed for so long. And then we turned that corner and boom, water. And it is awesome. And we're literally driving right next to it. It is right outside the passenger side window. The trail has gotten more technical though. It was pretty easy going all the way up until when we turned that corner. That is when more of the technical aspect of this trail has started, right here along this lake or river, whichever you would like to call it. But man, what a beautiful trail. Now I have had one issue. My little locking mechanism for the fridge slide basically came loose. Just from all the shaking and stuff, it just wore out the little hole. So I think I'm gonna have to put a different kind of locking system. I think like a slide lock on it to help keep it locked in place instead of a little hook and eye. It still works really well. The drawer system and the fridge slide, everything is working great. It's just that little locking mechanism came loose. Once you reach the Green River, you got to be careful because you can either go straight or you can turn right, and you want to turn right if you're trying to do Hey Joe Canyon, because that is actually where that trail really starts. And once you get down there, you find that it is a super tight trail with the Green River out the driver's side and just nothing but the canyon wall out the passenger side. And the trail, once you get to that point, is about 9 miles all the way to the actual area of the canyon that is called Hey Joe. And let me tell you, this ended up not being as easy as I expected it to be. Talk about some tight squeezes. Kind of like the trail yesterday, how everything narrowed in. Well, now I have rocks that are narrowing in and trees. Like the trees are really, really overgrown, as y'all can hear. It's amazing how green and lush everything is down here by the water. It's awesome. But boy, does it make for some pinstriping. I'm going to have all sorts of new pinstriping on the Jeep after this adventure. Like all four-wheel drive tracks, with weather comes erosion, and this track is no exception. Because it is so narrow, and you are right next to the canyon wall and river, when rocks fall from the canyon, they land right on the track. Now, the local four-wheel drive club does do their best to try and make these obstacles easier, but it's not always the case, and sometimes it becomes even more challenging, making this 4-rated trail much more difficult for a stock rig like mine to get over some of these obstacles. Now, I was able to get over all the obstacles. It just was more difficult, but on the way back, it became a way harder challenge. Woo! Y'all come out on this trail. Be very careful of the hidden rocks within these brush that's all grown up. Holy crap, I just hit a huge rock on the passenger side front tire and it launched me up in the air. Holy cow. Scared the living Jesus out of me. I had no idea it was there. All I could see was the trail, the tire tracks, and there were just some brush kind of, you know, over covering it, and I just started going forward and boom, up in the air. Holy crap. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. And sadly, I wasn't even going 5 miles an hour. Just big rock, didn't even see it. There are lots of people actually boating down the river, which is pretty cool. This river is really something, guys. It's absolutely stunning. All right, guys, we gotta take a look at this. That's the obstacle in front of me right now. Beautiful view, absolutely beautiful. This is the obstacle in front of me. Ooh, how big's the drop on the other side? Okay, well, I think we will give it a shot. It doesn't look as bad as I thought. It looks worse than it is. Keep looking down that way, because this keeps going down past the canyon there to a turnaround area, because this whole way there is no turnaround spot, so forward is the only direction we can go. All right, let's give it a shot. Well, guys, we made it to the end. And check out that view. And that's just a part of it. Like, this whole area is nothing but a big canyon. It is awesome. That trail was way harder than I was expecting it to be. Oh my goodness. I think they need to re-rate that trail a little bit, because the Jeep definitely needed more clearance to get through some of those areas out there. Because it was very hard in certain areas, especially right there towards the end. Oh my goodness. But this area is pretty awesome. And now I'm gonna have lunch and think I'm going to try and find a way to get into that water, because I'm really hot and dusty. That trail was super dusty, and there is some way to get in here. There's just a bunch of trees right here, so I may have to walk up a little bit. There's a path right behind the camera that I can just walk up. After lunch, it'll be time to head back now. It took me 4 hours to get out here. I'm hoping it'll take me less time to get back, because it is literally an out and back trail, but some of those obstacles I know are going to be a challenge to get back over, because coming over them the direction we were going was kind of the easier side. I looked at them. They're going to be a tough one coming back on at least 2 of them so far. But yeah, that's going to be the challenge, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video today, guys. It has been a ton of fun, and pushing the Jeep to new limits is awesome, and I thoroughly enjoy it. Though we kind of pushed a little bit harder than I would have liked today, but it's okay. We made it to the end. If you haven't already, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, guys. The goal, 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. You guys are what is going to make that happen. Also, all the links are in the description below of my other social media platforms. The journey doesn't stop when this camera stops rolling, guys. I am constantly posting. So go ahead, find me on Instagram and follow along on my journey. Also, a list of parts that I have on the Jeep will also be in the description below, because people have asked for them. And yeah, guys, I will see you all next time, because the week isn't over yet, just this trail. So I'll see you all next time out on the trail. How amazing is that view, guys? I feel like I'm on a different planet right now. A whole other trail that you can end up on if you're not careful. Literally, that was the only thing getting me through that slick rock area was my phone.